Hello everyone, I am Dr. Fawzul Atiq giving some series of lecture for the course Discrete Mathematics. So in the previous lecture we have learned what do you mean by combinations, right? And CNR we denote it by the number of R combinations from an element set, we denote it by CNR. And how to get the formula, all these things we have learned. Now in this lecture we'll discuss about first the binomial theorem, which is where the combinations is also involved. But it says let x and what is the binomial theorem? Let x and y be variables and let n be a non-negative integer. Then x plus y whole to the power n is equal to summation of x plus y according to binomial theorem. X plus y whole to the power n is equal to summation of j equal to 0 to n ncj into x to the power n minus j into y to the power j. This is called a binomial theorem. Now, this summation, if you just break it up, you will get this value. So NC0, so any j equal to 0, j equal to 1, j equal to 2, like that, you will write, you will expand it. So NC0 x to the power n, NC1 x to the power n minus 1 into y, all these things you will get it. Right? So till now, from your class 2 knowledge or something, you already know the formula for x plus y whole square. This formula you know. You also know the formula for x plus y whole cube. Correct? But if you know the binomial theorem, why only this? You can also do that x plus y whole to the power 100. Right? So we can do these things. So binomial theorem always help you to get this kind of expressions. So if that is the case, and for each of the coefficient, you can find it because you know the combinations value. So you know this value, this is what is that? This NCJ is nothing but we already discussed, it is Cn comma j. We all know this value. So we can find it out, right? So if that is the case, so let us calculate, let us find the expression for x plus y whole to the power 4. Can you find the expression for x plus y whole to the power 4? So if that is, this is there, or maybe I'll do it here so that I'll get some space. X plus y whole to the power 4. What is that? First you write the expression, summation of j equal to 0 to 4. Then 4cj x to the power 4 minus j into y to the power j. Now you expand this series. So j equal to 0. So 4c0 into x to the power 4 minus 0 into y to the power 0. So it will be like this. Plus 4c1 x to the power 4 minus 1. So 3 into y to the power 1. Plus 4c2 x to the power 2 y to the power 2. Plus 4c3 x to the power 1 into y to the power 3. And finally 4c4 x to the power 0 and y to the power 4. So it will be like this. Right? So if you just simplify this, if you just write this combinations value, finally I think you will get this value. So 4c0 means 1, so x to the power 4 plus 4c1 means it is 4. So 4 into x cube y plus 4c2, it means it is 6. You can calculate this. So 6x square y square plus 4c3 means it is 4 again. So xy cube, and finally 4c4 means 1. So it is y to the power 4. So this is the expression for x plus y whole to the power 4. So we have taken the help of combinations also and the binomial theorem, and we got this result. Clear? So this is how you can expand any expression of this form x plus y whole to the power n for any positive integer. I hope this is clear. Yes, this is a problem only we have done, and we got this expression. Now look at this one. Very interesting problem. What is the coefficient of x to the power 12 into y to the power 13 in the expansion of x plus y whole to the power 25? How you can think of it. Now see, 12 plus 13, it is 25. Now 12 plus 13 is 25. So definitely this kind of expression will be there in the expansion of x plus y whole to the power 25. So how you write x plus y whole to the power 25? X plus y whole to the power 25 you write it as summation of j equal to 0 to n, then ncj x to the power n minus j into y to the power j. Now you match with this expression. So the coefficient of x to the power n minus j into y to the power j is what? ncj. Now what is your question? Coefficient of x to the power 12 into y to the power 13. That I can write it as x to the power 25 minus 13 into y to the power 13. So what will be the coefficient of this one? According to this, it will where n is 25 and j is 13. So therefore, coefficient of x to the power 12 into y to the power 13 is 25, or maybe I write it as ncj. I'll write it as ncj, and which is in this case n is equal to 25 and j equal to 13. So 25 c 30 is the answer. Is it clear? Clear? Okay. So this is how, now if I ask you what is the coefficient of maybe x to the power 6 into y to the power 19. Can't you do it? Do it in the same way. X to the power 6 into y to the power 19. How to do it? So here j is 13, n is 25. So coefficient of that is 25c19. This will be the answer. Yeah, sorry, some technical glitch was there. Anyway, so all of us understand that how to find the coefficient of this kind of quantity, right? Okay. Next, I have one more example like this, and you tell me the answer for this. This one we have already done. Okay. What is the coefficient of x to the power 12 into y to the power 13 in the expansion of 2x minus 3y whole to the power 25? Now, this problem is slightly different from the previous one, right? Previous one was x plus y whole to the power 25 in the expansion of that. But now it is in the expansion of 2x minus 3y whole to the power 25. What is the coefficient of x square, x to the power 12 into y to the power 13? How do you do that? Okay, we'll take the help of, again, binomial coefficient and something we have to equate extra. So this part, 2x minus 3y whole to the power 25, I can write it as 2x plus minus of 3y whole to the power 25, right? So this is our, this is one quantity and this is another one. Like it is working like x and y. Clear? Just a minute. Yeah. Now, according to binomial theorem, this is equal to summation of j equal to 0 to 25, then 25cj, then in place of x, I will have 2x to the power 25 minus j into minus 3y to the power j. Yes or no? This will I have. So I'll simplify this and I'll get it as summation of j equal to 0 to 25, then 25cj into 2 to the power 25 minus j into minus 3 to the power j into, I can write x to the power 25 minus j into y to the power j. I can write this much. Now you have to find that in this expansion, in the expansion of this, we get the coefficient of 25 minus j is this whole quantity. Correct? Now you match with your question. Your question asks that coefficient of x to the power 12 into y to the power 13. So in place of j, it will be 13. So what is the coefficient? So coefficient of this is equal to what? So 25 c, what is j value? J is equal to 13 and n is 25. So 25c 13 into 2 power 25 minus 13, which is 12, into minus 3 to the power 13. So this is your answer, right? So minus 3 power 13 is actually minus 1. So minus 1 into 12, 2 power 12 into 3 power 13 into 25 C 13. This is our answer, final answer, right? So coefficient of this quantity in the expansion of this is this one, 25 CZ, 2 to the power 25 minus A into minus 3 to the power J. I hope this is clear. Okay. Now I have few easy thing. This one we have already discussed. Done. Okay. What about this one? Let n be a non-negative integer. Then summation of k equal to 0 to n, nck is equal to 2 power k. Can you prove this one? Like using binomial theorem, I can easily prove that. How? We have binomial theorem says what? X plus y whole to the power n is equal to summation of, I can in place of j, I'm writing k 3n into n ck x to the power n minus k into y to the power k. This is binomial theorem. Now put some particular value so that you will get this expression. What particular value I will put? Look at that. Just put x is equal to 1 and y equal to 1. I'll get this one now. So left hand side, it will be 2 to the power n is equal to summation of k equal to 0 to n nck into 1 to the power n minus k into 1 to the power n minus 1. So this is, that value is 1 only. So I actually got the answer. This is our statement. You could able to prove it easily. Right? Easy? Okay. What about this one we have already done? What about this one? Can you able to prove this one? Again, we can easily do that. Our just use the binomial theorem. So we have in the binomial theorem, we have this one. Now what value I have to put? What I'll do, I'll just copy it and paste it here. Yes. So I, according to binomial theorem, I have this value. Now how to get this expression? What I have to put? Put x is equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1. Put x is equal to 1 and y equal to minus 1. What I will get? Left hand side, it will become 0 is equal to summation of k equal to 0 to n nck into 1 to the power n minus k. It is 1 into minus 1 to the power k, right? Into minus 1 to the power k. So minus 1, I can put it here only. So minus 1 to the power k into nck. Yes. So we can easily prove this. Okay. Then I have one more. This is the last one of this kind. Now how to prove this? Again, using binomial theorem, we can do that. So just do this one, the same using binomial theorem. I can write this. Now what is the particular value I have to put? Yes, just put x is equal to 1 and y is equal to 2. So in the left hand side, what you will get? It is 3 to the power n is equal to summation of k equal to 0 to n nck into 1 to the power n minus k into 2 to the power k. So it is 2 to the power. We got this expression. Easy. So all these things we can do it using the binomial theorem. Right? We are about to finish this lecture. And then this one we have done. And then we related to this binomial coefficient and all, we have an identity called Pascal identity. This is many times it is useful. Right? So you just have a note of it. If it is sometime you may feel it is useful, you can do that. Right? All the content I have taken from this book only, Kenneth H. Rosen book, Discrete Mathematics and its Application. So let me end this lecture. If you feel the videos are helpful, you may write it in the comment box. You can also push the like button. You please subscribe this channel. I think it is a helpful channel for you. In my videos, there is another playlist called Probability and Statistics. Definitely it will help you, I know. So do subscribe this channel so that I will also get some motivation. Thank you very much. I'll come up with a new video in the next lecture. Bye-bye.